To that comfortable seat, wherever you'd like to sit, whatever that means for you, bringing the block underneath the hips, maybe. Maybe it's a pillow or a bolster or a blanket or a towel or whatever you have. And you're just going to slowly close your eyes as you inhale into your belly. Exhale, open mouth, exhale. Just sinking in, grounding in, landing on our mats, noticing where the breathing is, noticing where we might be holding any tension, falling into the breath. And then we're going to take the middle and index finger of our right hand and bringing it to that spot in between the eyebrows to the third eye. Taking the ring finger and covering left nostril, we inhale through right. Cover right, exhale left. Cover left, inhale right. Cover right, exhale left. Cover left, inhale right. Cover right, exhale left. This time keep right covered, inhale left. Keep left covered, exhale right. Keep right covered, inhale left. Cover left, exhale right. Cover right, inhale left. Cover left, exhale right. Lower the right hand to sit in the left palm, thumbs touch. Inhale, fill your belly. Chest, throat, all the way out. Fold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale, fill the belly, the chest, the throat. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale one more time. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Let the shoulders sink a little bit deeper, softer. Noticing any changes in the body as you come back to your natural breathing. Inhaling, bringing our hands to heart center. We set an intention for our practice. And you can choose whichever intention you like, but today I'd like to offer you an intention of releasing anything that is no longer serving you so that you can be lighter and brighter and more joyful in this world. We often have things projected onto us from other people, from society, especially now with media so prevalent, social media so prevalent. We can often feel things clinging to us that might not necessarily be ours. So I invite you during this practice to release that which is no longer serving you. Move your body using your breath. Calm your mind by moving the body with the breath. Release the tension in the body and in the spirit and in the mind using your asana, your prana. You may also choose to devote this practice, and maybe at some points in this practice you come to think of another person and send them loving kindness. Whatever you choose, we all take a big inhale together. Big open mouth exhale together. One more big inhale together. Big open mouth exhale. Slowly lower the hands, flutter the eyes open. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, clasp fingertips towards one another. Push the palms towards one another and flip your prayer towards the back of the room. Push your head into your hands, open up, mini baby back bend. Inhaling and exhaling deep into the belly, remembering not to arch too much to the lower part of the spine. And then inhaling, come back to center, reach those arms overhead, exhale, lower them to the earth. Bring that right hand all the way to the earth into a block. You're going to reach that left arm over to the right, making sure to sit firmly into each sits bone. And then inhale, come back to center, reach up overhead, exhale, lower that left hand to the earth. This time reach the right one over to the left. Inhale, come back to center, exhale, hands to heart center. We're gonna come in, we're gonna flick our fingers, coming into that motion. We take big circles with our hands to really warm up our wrists, the shoulders, the forearms, everything, the whole of the torso. And then we're gonna come back in the other direction, flicking our fingers. One more time, and we'll come back to the top. We're gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Release those arms. You're gonna come up off your block, coming into that tabletop position. We're gonna take a few cat cows at our own pace, our own breathing. Remembering, if you'd like, you can either keep your toes tucked or you can push the tops of the feet into the earth. Spread through the shoulder blades and the collarbones. Inhale when you drop your belly, send your chest through, and exhale to round through your spine for a cat. Moving at your own pace, in whatever rhythm you'd like. Maybe add in a few barrel rolls from left to right, and then from right to left. Taking your time, really honing in and noticing where your body is. And then coming back to center. You're gonna bring your big toes to touch, send your knees wide, send the hips back. For child's pose, lower your head to the earth. Taking your head to the earth, we bring that right arm across from us. Or we bring it out to a T with just the right arm. Maybe that left arm walks in a little bit and the right arm sweeps underneath us so that we're lying on top of that right shoulder, getting a nice stretch across the whole of the front of the arm, the spine, the shoulders opening up, releasing, hips back a little bit further maybe. And if you'd like, you can push that right hand into the earth. Bring the side of the head to the earth and reach that left arm high and take your bind just like you would if you were to thread the needle in tabletop position. Remembering to inhale to lengthen through the belly. Exhale to sink a little bit deeper into the stretch. Coming more fully into your twist. And then inhale to reach that left arm high. Exhale to lower that hand. Bring the forehead to the earth. Walk that right arm out. And then bring it in front of you to the mat. Bring the left hand out by your side. And then bring it underneath you. Once again, just relaxing into the stretch and sending the hips back. And then if you'd like, you can bring that left side of the head to the mat, reach the right arm high, and then bring it over towards the hips. Open it up through the shoulder. As you lie here, allow any tension caught in your spine to just slowly melt away with the breath, allowing it to soften rather than pushing into the stretch. Ease yourself into it using your breath. And then when you're ready, reach that right arm to the sky, lower it to the earth, bring the forehead to the earth, and then bring that left arm out in front of you. Lift back up into your tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to inhale to extend the right arm and the left leg. So we're going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, we're going to curl. Bring the knee into elbow. Inhale to extend. Exhale to round. Inhale to extend. Exhale to round one more. Inhale it out. Exhale round. Inhale, bring it back together. Exhale, lower. Take a few cat-cows. Maybe wag the hips back and forth. And then whenever you're ready, come back to stillness. Push into the tops of the feet. Reach that left arm in front of you. Reach the right arm long. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big inhale. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round one more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale it out and then lower, shake it out. When you're ready, bring those hands to the earth, spread the fingertips wide, push into all of the parts of your palm, and then maybe thinking about energetically dragging the hands a little bit further back, tucking the toes, and then sending the hips back for your first downward facing dog. Relaxing the head and the neck long. Shake your head out. Nod it yes, shake it yes. Then into the knees, wagging your dog out side to side. And then inhale to reach that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale to bend the knee and open up the hip. Inhale to extend it out behind you. Exhale to lower it to the earth. Inhale, reach it up high. Bend the knee, open up that hip, bringing the heel towards the glute. Remember to keep the torso square towards the mat. Engage through the front of that right leg, using the quad to straighten and bring the heel towards the earth. And then extend the left leg long, lower it. Inhale, shift forward, coming into that high plank. Exhale, lower your knees, untuck your toes. Take a big inhale. When you're ready, exhale, chest to the mat. Inhale it up, baby cobra or full cobra. Exhale, lower, come to the mat. Bring your arms out to a T. Once you come to that T, you're going to bring your arms so that the fingertips come to the earth. And then maybe the elbows face up a little bit. And then inhaling to lift up. Exhaling to lower, bring the left cheek to look underneath the left shoulder. Inhale it back up. Exhale, look under the right shoulder. Inhale back up one more time, look under left. Inhale it up. When you exhale, look under right. And then bringing either a blanket or a bolster or a towel or whatever you'd like. Fold it up. Bring it underneath your chest. And then bring those arms out to a T. You're going to walk the right one over and then walk the left one over. So that's They come and they cross over one another. Left on top. Chest is a little bit lifted. And then we're going to inhale to lift up, thinking cow. And then exhale to round the upper part of the spine, thinking cat. Inhaling and exhaling at our own pace. Move with your breath. And then when you're ready, I'm going to come through about 3 to 4 times, whatever feels good for you. You're going to bring that left arm to the left, right to the right. This time left crosses over, right comes across afterwards. Settle in, take a few inhales and exhales. And you're going to inhale to lift the chest up. And then exhale to round chin to chest, cat, spine. Inhale, think cow, exhale, round. Again, 3 to 4 times with this movement, whatever you need to get the kinks out. Moving with your breath. And then when you're ready, unwind. Allow the arms to come by your side. And when you're ready, tuck your toes, lift the knees from the ground by activating through the quads. The elbows are going to come by your rib cage. The hands are going to come by the rib cage with the elbows facing up. And they're going to come towards one another while the shoulders lift. Push into your hands, activate through the quads. And when you're inhale, you're going to lift yourself up to a plank. And you're going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet mindfully forward. Relax your head and neck long. Bring your feet a little bit wider than hips width distance apart. And then take your yogi toe lock, so middle and index finger to your big toe, so the elbows come wide. Relax your head long. And I want you to lift through the front of your legs, activating the quads. Let the head hang heavy. Elbows go wide. Lift up on the toes. Send the weight into the toes a little bit. Relax your belly. Let your head hang long. I want you to actively think about relaxing your hamstrings and activating through the front of your legs. Breathing deeply into this stretch, letting the belly hang heavy on the thighs. Bring your hands to the earth after you've undone the line of your toes. Bring your hands to the front of your thighs, and then keeping a cat spine, walk yourself up your legs until you roll backwards. The shoulders back and down a few times, and then roll them forward a few times. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale to cactus, the arms open up through the chest. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chest comes through, glutes squeeze together, activate through the quads. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your hands to your thighs, walk them up, come up to standing slowly with that curve in your spine, and then inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart center, lower. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, bring your hands to the earth. Inhale, step your feet back for that high plank again. You can exhale to lower onto your knees and take your chaturanga that way, or if you'd like, you can exhale chaturanga all the way. Inhale up for your cobra or downward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then you're going to inhale to reach that right leg up to the sky. I want you to point your foot, flex your foot, and then point your foot. And then point, floint, flex, point, floint, flex. Thinking about keeping the hip close and square towards the mat. On your next exhale, bring your knee to your nose. And then inhale, send it up. Exhale, knee to right wrist or tricep. And then inhale to send it up. Exhale, cross the body. And then lower that right foot to the earth. After lowering that right foot to the earth, come on to the side of the left foot. Reach the left arm high. Maybe the chest opens up towards the sky. Thinking about lifting through the right oblique. Exhale, lower that left hand to the earth. Inhale, send the right leg back. Exhale, that right foot towards the earth. Inhale, lift left leg. Point, point, flex. Point, point, flex. Maybe take some circles, whatever you'd like. And then exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, knee to left wrist or tricep. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, cross the body. Lower that left foot to the earth. Come onto the side of the right foot. Reach that right arm towards the sky. Maybe the chest opens up. Lift through the left oblique. Big belly breaths. Exhale, lower that right hand. Inhale, lift the left leg towards the sky. Exhale, lower it. Inhale, shift forward. High plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for 5 breaths or come into child's pose. This is where we come back, where we find our equilibrium. This is our safe spot. This is where we get to breathe and relax into that breath. Coming home to our bodies. Now ask yourself, what's here that shouldn't be here? That which is not of me does not belong to me. Inhale when you're ready, meaning in that downward facing dog. Reach that right leg towards the sky. Exhale, bring that knee forward. Inhale, lift it up high, lunge, find your feet first. Remember to lift through the back heel and then bringing the inner thighs to scissor towards one another, bend through the front knee. Exhale, open up, cactus through the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, fold over the leg. And then come, bringing that left foot towards the earth, like you're gonna come into your warrior two. Bring that right hand in the inside of the right thigh. Reach the left hand high. And then if you'd like, you can bring your hand back to the earth. Grab a prop or a block that might be nearby. Bring that right hand to that block. Reach the left hand high. And then straighten through the front leg. Thinking Trikonasana. Pulling that right leg in to the hip socket. And then bend into that knee. Exhale to straighten. Inhale to come forward and bend. Exhale to straighten. Bend into the knee one more time. Lower that left hand to the earth. Come in to your lunge. Lower the right hand to the earth. Inhale, step that foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left leg to the sky. Exhale to step it forward, coming through to that high lunge. Remembering to find our footing before we lift. Find our drishti, internally rotate to the back thigh. Send the heel of the foot towards the back of the earth as towards the back of the room as the front heel and the back toes come towards one another energetically. And then as you exhale, you cactus the arms. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to cactus. Inhale to reach it up. Exhale, cactus one more time. Inhale, reach up. Lower the hands to the inside of that left foot. Lower the right heel. Reach that right arm high. And then lowering both the hands to the earth. Find a block or a prop. Bring that left hand to that prop. Reach the right arm high. And then as you exhale, straighten through that front leg, thinking Trikonasana. Straightening using the quad, allowing the hamstring to relax. Thinking to keep the whole of the torso open. Shifting back and forth in your own breath and movement. And then when you're ready, you're going to bend into the knee. Lower the hands to the earth. Remove the props with the blocks. Bring that left foot back. Exhale for your chaturanga. Inhale for your upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale for downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lock yourself to the front of the mat. Relax your head, relax your neck. Let it all hang heavy. Inhale to halfway lift. And then exhale, fold a little bit deeper, maybe relaxing everything long. Take a few big inhales and exhales, and then when you're ready, bring your hands to the front of your thighs and then your shins and walk yourself all the way up to standing. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bring hands to the earth. Inhale, step your feet back at plank. Exhale, you're going to come over to the left. Maybe you drop the knee, whatever you like. And then you can reach that right arm, open up for your Vashisthasana, and then if you'd like to stack your feet, lift up through that left side. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you lift the knee, bring the hand to the knee. Maybe you extend that arm in front of you. Whatever you like. Holding here. And then you're going to take that right foot and walk it forward. Coming into that lunge, lower the left knee, untuck the toe, inhale it up, Anjaneyasana. Low lunge, thinking about squeezing through that left glute to send the hip flexor forward. Get a nice stretch, bend through the front knee, a little bit over the toes if you need to. But don't try to sink into it, allowing the chest to sit in line with the hips, sending the hips forward. And then if you'd like, you can open up through the arms, bringing the hands behind you, clasp. And then when you exhale, bow over the leg, coming to the inside of that right leg. When you're ready, inhale, lift up using the strength of your core. Release the arms long. And then reach back if you'd like to take that quad stretch. Send that right knee a little bit more forward, come off the left knee. Allow the hamstrings to get a nice stretch by relaxing it fully. And then release that left leg long. Bring your hands to the inside of that right leg and open it up a little bit, coming onto the side of the right foot, the edge of it. Knee goes in the same direction as the toes. Inhale, reach up, open up through the right arm. Maybe you bend that knee and reach back and you take your quad stretch this way. Whatever is within your practice, just allowing yourself to breathe. And then release that left leg long. Come to the inside of that right leg. Bring it in. Touch that left toe. Lift and send the right leg back. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then this time, inhale, lift the left leg towards the sky. Exhale, lower it to the earth. Lift the right leg towards the sky. Exhale, lower it to the earth. Wag the dog out a little bit. And then when you're ready, you're going to inhale to shift forward, coming into plank. Come over to the right side. Maybe the knee drops if you'd like. Lift up, open up, Vashisthasana on this side. Again, if you want, you can come and stack the feet. You don't have to, keep them staggered. And then if you'd like, lift up the left knee. Maybe become clasped, maybe extend it long. But then whenever you're ready, you're gonna walk that left foot towards the front of the room. Lower the knee, untuck the toe. Inhale, lift it up, Anjaneyasana. Send the hip forward. Relax into that knee. And then if you'd like, you can exhale to cactus the arms. Inhale to reach them up. Exhale to cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus one more time. Inhale, reach them up. And then exhale to bring the arms behind you. Bring the fingertips to touch and then to interlace. Clasp the palms towards one another. And then fold over towards the inside of that left leg. Maybe the arms lift away from the hips. Inhale, lift it up. Release the leg, arms long. If you'd like, take that right hand, reach back, grab that quad stretch. Send the hips forward. Relax that quad, let it take that stretch. Send breath into the right hip flexor. And then release that right leg long. Lower your hands to the earth. Bring that foot wide, come onto the end of the foot. And then inhale, reach the left arm towards the sky. And then when you're ready, taking a few inhales and exhales here. And then into that back leg. And take your quad stretch this way as well. And then when you're ready, release that right leg long. Bring the hands to the inside of the foot. Tuck that back toe. Inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, send that left foot back. And then come into your downward facing dog. Take the dog out a little bit, wag it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet forward mindfully. Release your head, release your neck. Inhale, bring your hands to the front of your thigh, your shins, and then walk yourself up your legs until you come up to stand. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. This time, you're going to bring your feet to touch and bring the right foot to come behind the left ankle. Bend into the knees. Inhale, and come and stretch over to the left side. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the legs so that they're one right next to the other, and then bring that left leg behind the right one. You can take a wider stance if you need to, and then bend your knee. Reach that right arm either towards the hip or towards the earth. Stay open and wide, and then reach over towards the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your legs back to normal. And then exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, reach those arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands to the earth. Inhale, step those feet back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it forward for deer one, plant the back foot. Inhale, lift it up, 45-degree angle with the back foot, front knee is bent. Internally rotate through that back thigh. And then exhale, straighten through the front leg. Thinking about keeping the torso nice and straight. We're not coming too much into a back bend of any kind. Bring that right hip back, left hip forward. If you need to, bring the hands to the hips. Scissor the legs towards one another. Activate through the front of the quad. Reach the arms overhead. And then bend into the front knee. Exhale, straighten through the knee. Inhale, bend through. Exhale, straighten. And then into the knee. Exhale, fold over the leg. Bring your hands to the earth. Lift that back foot off the earth and straighten through the front leg as best you can, coming into a half split. Bend the knee if you'd like. Bring the heel towards the glute, knee towards the sky. Straighten through the front leg. And then close the hip, lower that left leg towards the earth. Bring your hands to your shins. Walk yourself up your legs. Inhale, reach all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bring hands to the earth. Inhale, step your feet back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left leg to the sky. Exhale, come into that warrior one. Inhale it up. Reach the arms wide. And then straighten through the front leg. Remembering, maybe you bring that left hand to the left hip, right hand to the right hip. Square them towards the front of the room. Remembering, if your knee has a tendency of locking up, lift through the front toes. Inhale, bend into the front knee. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend into it. Exhale, straighten. Exhale, bend into it. Lower the hands to the earth. This time lift that right leg towards the sky. Try to keep the hip closed. And then when you want, you can bend the knee and open up the hip. Bringing the knee up towards the sky. Heel towards the glute. And then bring that hip back into face towards the center. And then lower that right leg towards the earth. Inhale. Lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. This time, closing the eyes gently. I want you to think about your balance. We're going to come into a bit of a balancing pose. And find your feet. Find your roots. Ground into them. Zip up to the midline. Tuck the tailbone slightly. Activate the glutes. Make sure that the rib cage isn't flaring too much, bringing it slightly down. Breathing all the way into the belly, allowing the shoulders to soften. And then when you're ready, open your eyes. Shift your weight into your left leg. Stack the knee and the hip bone over the ankle. Then bring the muscles, activate. Lift through the right knee. Bring it up towards center. Bring that right leg to cross over the left leg. Maybe it wraps once. Maybe it wraps twice. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. And then exhale, bring left under right. To eagle your arms. Lift the elbows up towards the sky. And then exhale to maybe lower. Find your drishti, your point of focus, a spot that isn't moving. Hold here for a few breaths. Breathe into your belly. If one of your stories is I have bad balance, it doesn't belong here. Your balance is amazing. It's incredible. You can do this. And then you're going to inhale to lift up, unwind, lower everything, shake it out. Roll the shoulders back and forth. And then coming back to your feet, finding where do your feet feel steady, the most steady. Where is your hip pointers? Where is your hips width distance apart? Mine might be different from yours. And then you're gonna inhale, reach your arms overhead, bring them to your heart center, ground into those feet, find your roots, reach the crown of the head towards the sky. And then inhaling, shift right into that right leg. Stack the bones and then the muscles, squeeze through that right glute. Squeeze through the left glute, lift the left knee up, wrap that left knee over the right one. Coming into eagle, maybe you bind once, maybe twice. Maybe it just comes over it, maybe you come and you just chill with it, just coming right over. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, bring right under left. Coming into those eagle arms again, think about spreading through the shoulder blades. And then exhale to sink. Push the foot into the calf. Wherever there's a connection of the body, push them towards one another energetically so that they can support themselves. You have all of the energy and the strength to support yourself in this pose. Hold for a few more breaths. You got this. And then inhale to release it all. Shake it out. Inhaling, exhaling, we're gonna lower. We're gonna do something that I don't usually do, but we're gonna do some abs today. And since this is one of my favorite songs, this is what we're gonna do our abs to. So coming onto our backs, we're gonna bring our knees wide, bringing our feet to touch, almost like we're in Baddha Konasana. We're gonna come and roll onto our backs, bringing our hands beneath our heads, gaping the elbows wide. Push your feet in towards one another and keep your back flat towards the mat. And then I want you to inhale, lift the shoulders, keep your elbows wide, keep your gaze on the ceiling. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees towards one another. Bring the arms up high. You're going to extend your left leg as you extend your right arm long. And then bring it back in. Extend the left leg, extend the right leg, arm high. Keep those legs right over the hips. Inhaling as you expand. And exhaling as you come back in. 1, and 1, 2, and 2, and 3, and 3, and 4, and 4, and 5, and 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, almost 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Nice, awesome, lower. All right, bringing those legs long. We're gonna bring our hands by our sides. We're gonna come into our leg lifts. So you can keep your feet flexed. We're only lowering halfway and coming back up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back up, lower the legs to the earth. We're gonna come in for our bicycles. So bringing those hands underneath the head one more time. Bending and crunching, right. Extending and crossing the body. Keeping the shoulders up and keeping the elbows wide. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Coming back to center. Lowering, give yourself a nice big hug. Rock back and forth on the sits bones. And then you're going to roll yourself back up to a seated position. And this is the part where we're going to need all of our props for. So coming into child's pose, I want you to bring a big pillow or bolsters or blankets. And coming into this position, the knees nice and wide. You're going to exhale and lower over the bolster and just relax there. You can bring your cheek to one side if you want, or you can come and bring the forehead straight to the mat. Whatever it is, I'm going to let you know when to switch, so don't worry. And just relax into this pose. Let the knees be wide. Relax your breathing. Come back to it naturally. Feel it enter your belly and your chest, uplifting you. Calming and slowing everything down as it brings this freshness and vitality. Switch sides, bringing the right cheek or the left cheek, whichever is the opposite. As you bow your head to one side. Remembering to breathe in the hip flexors, let your chest sink into those hips. As your chest is kept lifted and supported by your bolster, your prop, whatever it may be. Coming back to center, back to the body. And inhale to push into the mat, lift yourself up off the prop. Bring yourself back into a tabletop position. Take a few inhales and exhales, cat-cows. Coming in rounding through the spine, maybe taking a few barrel rolls in whatever direction you like. Allowing the spine to get some fluid moving in it. And then coming back to center, pushing to your hands, exhale into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee over, come into your pigeon, and then lower into your pigeon. Coming over the leg. Again, taking any props, blocks, modifications that you might love or need or want. You can bring a bolster to come and sit underneath that hip. Just remembering to activate through the back leg, internally rotating, activating through the glute as you lower. Remembering to release the belly. Don't keep any tension there. It doesn't matter if the front knee is at a complete 90-degree angle. Just remember to keep your foot flexed as to not hurt or bring any tension towards your knee. Don't forget about your baby toe. It's just as important as your big toe. With each inhale you take, feel this vitality and freshness. And as you exhale, release any stagnancy. Big open mouth exhales and big inhales. Take a big inhale when you're ready. Big open mouth exhale. All together, one more inhale. Big open mouth, let it all go. Exhale. I know I can't be there with you to support you in this pose, to adjust you, but turn inwards towards your body. Think of how it would feel if I were to come over and give you an adjustment. Imagine me coming up and massaging out your ankle. My hands move up the calf, back of the thigh as I rotate it inwards, lifting maybe your right glute off the earth a little bit and bringing a bolster or block. Perhaps I put my knee under there to give you some support. Coming around you to lift your torso, to extend you a little bit further down your legs. Massaging into the shoulders, the back of your neck. Relax your forehead onto a block or a pillow and bring your hands to the back of your neck and give yourself a nice slow massage. And as you do this, I send you energy from my hands to yours so that any negativity clinging to this space will leave and be transmuted into the highest light and love, because we all deserve to let go of that which is no longer serving us, to feel supported. And slowly you're going to bring your hands back to the earth. Inhale to lift yourself up onto your hands, tuck your back toe. Inhale, lift that knee. Reach the right leg behind you. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Maybe take a wild thing, whatever you like. Maybe you take a open up through the knee. And then you lower that right leg towards the earth. Inhale, reach that left one to the sky. Bend the knee, bring that left knee over towards the wrist, lower over the legs, and folding over the leg. Again, all of the same cues apply. Internally rotating, bringing in props, blocks, support that you might need. Noticing any differences. Maybe this side needs a little bit more of a lift. Maybe it needs a little bit more love. Maybe you realize that you can't sink as deeply as in this one as you can in the other. Maybe the other one you can sink. And in this one it's slightly more difficult, or maybe it's the other way around and this is your easy side and it's a breeze. Whatever it is, give each side love and attention and honor them for what they are, an individual side of your body. We bring judgment even to our own bodies all the time, in the way that they function, in the way that they move for us. But we need to cherish them for what they do for us every day. Love them for their individualism, as we should love ourselves, for being the beautiful, individual, sovereign souls that we are. Taking a big inhale into your belly. Big open mouth exhale, release over the leg a little bit deeper. Open your exhale. Big inhale through the nose. Big open mouth exhale. One more. All together. Again, you're slowly welcomed with the scent of vanilla sandalwood as I inch closer, rubbing my hands towards one another to let you know that I'm there. And I come and I bring my hand to your ankle, give a nice little massage, making my way up your calf, the back of your thigh, internally rotating it just gently. Coming to the side of your hips, bringing my arms along your sides to shift you, to help you elongate through your spine a little bit more. Bringing my hands to the back of your neck, your shoulders. Gently lower your head and bring your hands to the back of your neck, allowing your elbows to rest on the earth, giving yourself a nice self-soothing massage. Imagining all my love and light coming to you in this space, helping you to release that which is no longer serving you, that which is no longer yours, that which should never belong to you and should never have been there. Slowly release your hands to the earth and lift yourself up. Remove any props or blocks that might be in the way. Push into the hands, tuck the back toe, inhale, lift the knee. Reach that left leg long behind you. Exhale, lower to the earth. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower, come onto your belly. You're going to bring your hands underneath your face. And you're going to bring that right leg up so that it's at a 90-degree angle. And that the foot is flexed. The foot and the knee should be, so the ankle and the knee should be in line with one another. And if you'd like, you can bring a blanket to rest underneath this space. So to your right side to give you a little bit of support. Moving on to a block, a prop, a bolster of any kind, if you'd like, to give yourself a little bit of extra space. Taking big breaths into your belly, allowing this hip to open slowly. Bringing to mind anything that might be coming up for you. Allowing the jaw to be soft, the eyebrows, the eyes and the sockets to be heavy. Letting the hip open naturally with gravity. Using any props or blocks you might need or want. And then extend that right leg long behind you. Come over onto the right side of your torso. Lift that left leg. Extend that right leg behind you. Remembering to flex through the left leg. Bring the hip and the knee in line with one another, and then the knee and ankle in line with one another. And relax over your bolster, giving yourself any support you might want. Allowing that hip to just naturally open. We hold so much tension in our hips. So if you notice you're getting particularly stuck, I want you to take big inhales and exhales into your belly, sending all of your energy into that left hip to allow it to open, to allow it to release. And then slowly push your hands into the earth. Come up off your bolster. You're going over to the side. Come so that you're seated on your mat. Extend your legs long in front of you. And slowly, slinky roll all the way down onto your back. Bringing your hands to your big toes, lifting your feet towards the sky, knees bent. Coming into happy baby, rocking it back and forth. And then when you're ready, you're going to extend that right leg long as you'd like. And then bend the knee. Lengthen and straighten through the left leg. Bend that knee. Straighten through the right leg. Bend the knee. Straighten through the left leg. Bring it back to center. Extend the legs long. And if you'd like, I invite you at this time to take any props that you might like, perhaps bringing blocks to the earth. and coming into that supported fish pose that I know you like so much. And coming into Shavasana in this way so that you feel super supported and open. And if you have a blanket, maybe you bring the blanket and you cover yourself, bringing your feet wide and your knees to touch, or your feet to touch and your knees wide, whatever you'd like. Allow the palms to face up, the shoulders to slowly open while releasing with gravity. Closing the eyes gently. Bringing to mind that intention that we set at the beginning of practice. Slowly bringing that beautiful light from your heart into your awareness, that one that we spend so much time cultivating. Moving it through your body with your breath, letting it touch upon each space, letting it get brighter with each inhale and expand with each exhale as you slowly drift, melting in the glory of this beautiful light. Releasing anything that isn't ours, cleansing anything that isn't ours, using this beautiful light. It's purifying anything that you might have picked up from the media or social media or a bad experience at the supermarket or anything that might have happened in this past week that is out of our norm, that's bringing up old wounds or causing new ones. Release that which is not yours with each inhale and exhale, allowing the breath to purify you as strongly as this light does. The power is always yours. Slowly bringing awareness back into the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, rolling over onto that right side, our masculine side, our solar side. Supporting ourselves with that strength of the masculine. And pushing up into that left hand to come up to a seated position, bringing hands to heart center. Coming back to your intention. Whatever it was, we all inhale together. Big open mouth exhale together. One more big inhale. Big open mouth exhale. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free. And may my actions in this life somehow contribute to that happiness and that freedom. Bringing our hands to our third eye. In honor of your practice, we bow. Namaste.